Hi and hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Joanna and in today's video we are going to do a coloring recap for the month of July. I've got for you in total 5 pages that I completed in July, but 3 of them are double spread layouts. So July was quite intense for me in regards to coloring. There is a paradox in there because ever since I started this channel, I am working like from early morning till evening. I still have another job to do during the day, but even with this huge workload, I am coloring more than I had before, so I'm super happy about it. Um, Today I have also for you another update on my master color palette library, and there are also some exciting news coming in, and I will talk about it briefly in the end of this video. So if you are ready to see my finished pages that I did in July, without further ado, let's dive right in. So in the month of July, I did 2 pages in the book On the Other Side of a Dream by Karolina Kubikowska. I had this book only from May, and firstly I was kind of afraid how will I fit in with colors between those surreal sketchy lines of Karolina Kubikowska. But eventually I found that her artwork is really inspiring, and it triggers me to try out new techniques and media. And this page is one of such examples. I loved this design, those gnarly lemon faces. I did the page using the Lavender and Lemon Breeze color palette, which is a part of my June freebie that is available in my Facebook group, which is called Adult Color Harmony Hub for Adult Coloring. Feel free to join it and grab the freebie. It's the June freebie. It is still available, but it will not be there forever. So you know, do it as quick as possible, not to miss your chance to get this palette. I did this page using a variety of media like Crayola crayons, Neocolors. I also experimented with acrylic inks that I got at the time, gold and white acrylic inks from Winsor and Newton. So you can see this golden ink here, as I used it to splatter the page with some sparkles. You can actually see the full process of me coloring this page on my YouTube channel. I will leave the link in the description box below, along with other links to the videos that I mentioned in today's video. So that was the first page I did in July. The second spread, double spread layout, I'm sorry, is this one. I really love how it turned out. For this page I used the Psychedelic Gravity Zone color palette from my Alien Dreamscapes bundle, and I'm happy how it turned out on this page, as it gives this kind of otherworldly and surreal vibe, along with the effects that I use here, like these aura glow effects done with Neocolor II and makeup brushes. I did a video tutorial. I called this technique sweeping outward, and it is filmed and available on my channel. So if you're wondering how to get this fun effect, the link is in the description box below. For butterflies, I used blue Lunar paste. It's responsible for the subtle shimmer and glow. Yes, and here for these splatter dots that are originally drawn by Karolina, I used a blue stickle glue. So if you look on the page from the side, you can see the sparkly blobs sticking out. But the glue works. I mean that these blobs stay on the page, they do not rip off the page. So I'm happy with using Stickles for this specific purpose. I also did the page in Reflections by Kerby Rosanes. I did this page. I'm sorry that I'm fighting with the space here, but as mentioned already many times, my creative corner is really tiny, and it's a creative corner on my desk. Anyway, this double spread was like the most challenging coloring project of the month. It depicts Dryada, known in Swedish folklore for being very revengeful on any damage done to an ash tree. So I found that this color palette, I did Frozen Moon Wastelands from Alien Dreamscapes bundle, was quite fitting from the page, reflecting, like, you know, occult nature of this creature. I'm not sure how you can see the page today because I'm having problems with camera showing through colors. On this page, especially in the background, I used a shade of gray with yellowish undertone. This page on the right is darker and filled with some blue accents. But basically, yes, it was the most challenging project of the month, not only because the palette is difficult, these are all shades of gray and I'm not used to working with these colors, but also because of amount of details on this page. What I'm happy about though is this texture trick that I discovered in the process with Astro Paste from Ranger, and I used the paste to create frost like here and here and here. When this paste dries out, it creates scrubby texture with glitter particles that are in this paste, and this texture works perfectly as a scrap. So when I went with a waxy white crayon on top of it, the crayon would leave like these tiny particles looking like a actual frost. So I'm happy with how this turned out. And yes, I'm happy that the page is finished because it took me long hours. I believe that I was working on this page around 6 days at least. I also did a page in Pop Manga Cute and Creepy Coloring Book by Camilla. It's the first book of her that I have, and I did this super cute spooky page. I actually got this book just a couple of hours earlier before starting to color in it. I needed a large shape to fill in with colors for my tutorial on sweeping inwards with Neocolors that is up already on my channel. And when I got this book and opened on this page, I saw this ghost and it was like, bah, perfect. So I used it for the tutorial. And then, you know, since I already had some colors in the ghost, I decided to go with the flow and color over all the rest. But I eventually decided to totally transfer the background. The background there were, you know, repetitive patterns of tiny Google ghosts. and I didn't have an idea how to color it with fun. So I went with dark shade of gray again for the background, and started to play with what came to my mind. And I wanted to revive some of the ghost doodles, so you know, some of them were digged out, but all the other elements like those trees, those graves, the full moon, the bats, uh, the creepy hands reaching out for these cute ghosts all over the place. It was like my invention of the moment. I'm really happy with how this page turned out. I'm truly happy with coloring a spooky Halloween page in the middle of the summer. Mm. As for colors, I used my Ghost color palette from my Halloween color palette book. And yes, if you are wondering how to create this rainbowish collage of colors with Neocolors II, I will leave the link in the description box below. The last page that I did is this page from Dark Fairy Tales by Kerby Rosanes. It's the Little Red Riding Hood page, but in Kerby's version, the girl is killing the wolf. I did this page using my Cursed Garden color palette from my Twilight Stories color palette book. This book, Dark Fairy Tales, is my project book for this year, and I created a dedicated color palette for this book. The bundle is called Twilight Stories. There's one bundle already, and I'm working on adding some more. I already used this Cursed Garden color palette to color another page, to color this page. But here I did the blue background first, and that's why this page turned darker, scarier. I'm working on a video showing the coloring process behind this page, but basically I did it with colored pencils and Neocolors II for the background. Those moon rays I did with silky crayons. I promised you a short update on my Mastercolor palette library, so here it is. In July, in the beginning of the month, I added the Alien Dreamscapes color palette bundle that was inspired by Alien World by Kerby Rosanes. I mean the themes, the scenery. I was missing some colors for this book, so I decided to create a bundle of color palettes specifically for this project. For those of you who had already access to my master color palette library, the palettes were made available for you for free. You can also get this bundle and explore it separately either on my Etsy shop or on Gumroad. I had hoped to upload yet another bundle I am working on at the moment, but it turned out that, you know, the day has only 24 hours and I'm still finishing my works on the bundle. It's gonna be cute, it's gonna be cozy, it's gonna be comfy, and it's inspired by some, you know, summer themes. So I hope that you will enjoy it when it's ready. Time for the exciting news. It feels totally surreal, but slowly but surely we are coming to the mid of September, and it is around this time last year when I started this channel. I truly cannot wrap my hand around it that in this short time I managed to gather so many wonderful subscribers, and people who do not subscribe yet but are still watching. I truly enjoy your company, dear creative coloring souls. To mark this occasion, I am working on a proper gift to, to share with you. I'm going to reveal it around September 17th. In the meantime, there is tons of work for me to do. Among others, I've started this series on how to use Neocolors in coloring projects, where I'm sharing my experiences, my discoveries, and eureka moments that I had in my coloring journey with Neocolors II. I hope that you will find some inspiration in the series too. If you have any specific questions or requests related to the media I'm using in my coloring pages, like silky or gel crayons, Neocolor crayons, Crayola crayons, feel free to share your questions down in the comment section below. And that's it I have for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Since a few days there is also available an option to buy me a coffee. So if you want to make sure that I will make it till the midst of September with quite a decent blood pressure, feel free to buy me a coffee. But first and foremost, thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and until next time, happy coloring, bye bye!